everybody. Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. I've got a super special treat for you guys today. I've got Lisa Marie from Lisa Marie Alchemy. How are you, Lisa? Lisa Marie, yeah?
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm super excited. I love a sound bowl. I love a sound bath. And I'm super excited to share with the community because not everybody might, I don't know too much about it, but somebody might not know anything about it. So
many people will know nothing about it.
Yeah.
So here we are to
absolutely.
bring awareness to something transformational.
Super transformational,
Yes.
super holistic, in a holistic way of really changing your life. You can.
I bring this to other people because of the dramatic way that it helped to transform my own life, my husband's life, and I share it with anyone at any time, anywhere that I can, because it's
that good.
It really is. What it's doing is helping to regulate your nervous system. So during a sound bath, which is just, trying to immerse people in the sound, the frequency, and the vibrations, it will reset your nervous system. And so during a sound bath, people will start to yawn and they will sigh. They may have tears just come out. It's stimulating your lymphatic system. It's very opening. Last night, instant feedback as we just wrapped up sound bath last night. One comment was, my allergy pill wore off early today. I was really struggling. And now after the sound bath, it is completely gone because it really moves things, whether it's mucus, whether it's stuck energy, lymph, just it can decrease pain. So it's really, it's quite magical.
Yeah, I bet. So you're saying decrease pain and all of that stuff, and yeah, because when you have blockages of whatever kind, it's going to cause pain. It's going to cause inflammation. Maybe it's going to cause depression sometimes.
Depression, anxiety, and basically all those are signs of a blockage in one form
of some sort
or another, whether it's something physical. There could be hardening of the vessels and plaque buildup, and there could be just energetic blocks where there's inflammation pressing on nerves, and it can soften the inflammation in your body. It will get you better sleep. So it's very dynamic. There's so many things going on that it's actually hard to kind of describe it all in a moment. But it's if you have not checked this particular modality out, it's really wonderful. I highly recommend it.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes. So Lisa Marie Alchemy.
Yes.
So that's the name of your business, and alchemy is something special.
It truly is, because it's all about transformation and kind of like a distillation process. So there's several types of alchemy, and if you look at chemical alchemy, they're taking and refining a different substance, to purify it and reduce it down to like its most pure essence, right? And so we're just trying to kind of clean out the toxins, and that can be physical toxins in our body. It could be mental or emotional toxins.
Yes.
Negative self-talk, that internal dialogue is very important, because that is what is forming your perception of your reality. And so when we can kind of change that dynamic by disrupting the negative patterns, and we can rebuild new patterns in a more positive perception and change the way you see everything.
So that is next level. Yes. So I understand about the energies and the shifting and all of that, but to take it to where you can really just shift the way you're thinking, shift going from a negative thought to positivity, all from just the sound bath.
It's incredible. It really is. And it is, we create just a beautifully supportive, safe environment where you can shed the characters or like the stories that, we tell ourselves to like what we're portraying in our reality. And we can kind of like
do this, I'll never be that, all of that stuff. Yes, the I can'ts and
everything that's focused on the problem versus like
The solution.
making an observance and then having a solution. Exactly. It's solution oriented thinking. And I was very stuck in those paradigms for many years. I spent 9 years in bed with chronic illness, chronic migraines, hormone problems, deep depression and anxiety. Like I kind of shut myself up in my bedroom for 9 years on a lot of medications. And
thinking that the medications are going to help you.
Yes, and they
not only just
put
help
me
you,
down
but help
deeper
you
and deeper.
cope with what you're going through. But yeah,
there was no coping going on.
No.
So I'm not sure where the disconnect was. And a lot of it probably was within my own mind and body. And I just had to take responsibility for myself and decide, do I want to like keep dying, or am I going to try to shift this and do something different?
Is this the story I'm going to continue telling?
So I stopped the story. I stopped the victimhood.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I definitely was. I look back, and when I first heard that expression, like, "Oh, are you playing the victim in life?" I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah. And sometimes
I'm playing the victim.
We don't realize.
You don't, and it's awareness.
When you're in it, especially when you're in it, when you are deep down in that depression, in that muck, in that hole. I call it a hole.
It is.
I could crawl into a hole, and I have, and we all have. My cousin came to check on me. I just wanted to make sure you were alive, and that's a sad place to be.
It is.
It's a really horrible place to be.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I got to watch the mic to go to where I was.
Yeah.
And so now I get to have this really incredibly fulfilling and joyful process of like helping other people just kind of navigate out of that darkness. And it's like it's amazing. Yeah. Like I can't stress that enough. And it can just be as simple as a little bit of sound healing. Yeah. You know, it's not like a miracle in one session, but like you do this consistently for a while, it will shift your narrative. It really will.
What is it doing in there? Explain to them how that's happening, because I'm sure they're like, what do you mean the sound? What are those? So what is it doing when if you want to give them a little example of it, and really if you can explain to them what is going on while this is going on.
So I just brought one of the small bowls because it's easier to travel with.
This is not a small bowl, guys. It's not small.
And as I play this, you will notice the sound traveling from left to right to left to right. So it's going to just kind of bounce back and forth. And this is the best example I can give of imagining a sound wave just washing through, dispersing stagnant energy, helping to open the pathways. It could be vessels in your body, it could be your sinuses, it can be the meridians or the energetic pathways in your body, and it just is opening and waving through and vibrating, you know, things out there.
Clearing
out.
Yeah.
We're clearing the energy, we're clearing the mind. And so it's just like and I can hear not only within myself what's going on, but I can hear what's happening in other people.
Really?
Yes, it's very hard to.
It's like the waves are coming back to you, like because the sound waves, they travel. So the sound waves are probably coming in to the other person and returning back, and you're feeling it.
I get feedback from the bowls, but also energetically, when I've worked with these for quite a few years now, and it has really opened some things. It's changed the way my ears work.
Okay.
And I do what is called decompressions, and I can decompress people's body even with like my hands, or
you have a gift. It's a gift.
I apparently have a gift. I don't know how to best explain it.
It's a gift. God gives us all of these gifts. It don't sound like nothing, girly. It don't sound like nothing, girly. I'll tell you that right now. Don't let anybody even make you feel like it sounds like something crazy. God has given every single person on this earth gifts and talents. And it's up to us to find those gifts and to find those talents. And guess what? Our gifts are not for ourselves.
It's to
our
share.
Gifts are to share.
When I don't share it enough, I feel it in my body, you know, and I'll get the urge to just like go, you know, oh, you've got to go and do this little, I just do this little where I kind of just at the base of the skull, I you know, your vagus nerve is kind of running down through here and it immediately resets your nervous system.
Wow.
And I've had people say, I feel like negative thoughts just fell right out of my head and they feel a lot lighter. It just like, I don't know how to properly describe what I do.
And you don't even need to. Yeah.
I just know it's very impactful. And so for those of you that are out there that have experienced this, you know what I'm talking about. And that's where I also facilitate energy healing. So I do have a studio in town on Mineral King. And I use a vibroacoustic sound table. So you lay on a table wired for sound and we play specific frequency through your whole body while we do an energy practice that is very similar to Reiki and biofield. Okay. I find that it does help to soften your fascia, which is a very important network within the body for energy to move through, and it regulates your nervous system. It can decrease a lot of pain, like
actual physical pain. Yes.
Immediately.
Wow.
And so I can't say that like it always stays gone. We're kind of putting a Band-Aid on the situation while your body is working through whatever it is. And then we can like go over what you need for support. Do we need to change some nutritional things, get you consuming more minerals, not consuming certain things that maybe are higher in the toxic burden to your body. And over time, like it really can be transformational. And that goes back to, you know, the alchemy is we're transforming. So we're transforming, you know, the mind, body, and spirit, everything. Yeah.
But I suggest everyone be open to something like this year, because this year we just celebrated the Chinese New Year. It's going on right now. And this year is the year of the snake, which means like transformation.
Yeah.
Like shedding the old and come into your new. So here's a great way to get that process started. If you need some help, some little oomph to get there. Because I know once you experience like a complete sound bath, a session, man, I mean, you can feel it right away.
You really can. Like you will go home, you will sleep better. The effects can last you, you know, I have a regular session I do once a month in Hanford at a studio there. And, you know, for the woman that coordinates it, that's like her go-to. She needs that once a month. She says like, you know,
hey, I'll coordinate it once a month. Let's coordinate it once a month.
Resets her and buys her a few weeks of like
calm, peace.
Yeah. And don't we all just want inner peace? Like really, you know, we've got just so much stuff going on all around us, and to take that time to tune in, and it's a beautiful thing to like do for yourself. And it's very simple. And I have sessions twice a week. So every Tuesday and Friday evening at 7:15, actually at Valley Yoga on Mineral King, which is the building right next door to where my little studio is.
Okay.
We just have a much larger space to accommodate more people at Valley Yoga, and it's a wonderful little studio. So twice a week at 7:15 p.m., we hold sound bath, and you don't need to bring anything but yourself. We have everything that you need there. Perfect. And it's $25 a person. It is like minimal, like it, you know, the economy is kind of tough on a lot like right now. So this is like
$25 is like anybody can do that. Anybody can go. You go and do this. Yes,
absolutely.
Definitely. Your soul will thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you wanted to dive deeper into things, you know, I do the private work with the sound table, and I'm very soon going to be unveiling some different types of scalar energy field therapy. So you just kind of sit in this energy field that we create with some different little technology machines that have like Tesla coils in them, and it's got a transmitter and a receiver, and you just kind of sit in the middle of it. I brought like a little portable scalar device. So this does create like a mini scalar energy field, and it is a laser shining through a Vogel quartz crystal. And so it's also with the colors, so it amplifies through the crystal, and it can kind of shift energy. So like if you have pain in your body, I can just wave this around it, and you'll notice
it to dissipate.
It dissipates dramatically, if not going away. So, this is like things that we can do without any touch. When I do my energy session, sometimes there's like gentle touch, but there's a lot of things where just tuning forks, or I call it's my lightsaber.
A lifesaver.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's all the colors. It has all the colors of the lifesaver. So we have red, which is nice for your root chakra, the orange for sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat. So we got the blue, and we just do something like this here.
Yeah.
And you can, tell me what you feel.
There it is.
Right?
It's like a pulling. Yeah, you can actually feel it, you guys. She did it on my hand. You can feel the pulsating. Mm-hmm. So if you're feel it's all the way. It's a whole frequency that's going through.
It is. And so, I really enjoy like breath work, and my meditation modality is through sound. Mm-hmm. But I also love like color therapy, and I work with, this would be considered a type of color therapy as well. I work with a light called the Lucia light, and it's the strobe light. So it's contraindicated for people with like epilepsy or seizures.
Okay.
But you would lay under it, and it flashes. You keep your eyes closed, and it stimulates the third eye and pineal, and it creates an opening.
It's very important for you to have those open. Very important, guys. That is what's
intuition
giving you the
center. You know,
that is what I live my life off of.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's really unique experience. Some people have likened it to like almost like a psychedelic experience, but there's no substances or anything like that involved. But the visions that you will see in your third eye with your eyes closed, you will see fractal patterns, sacred geometry, colors.
So that reminds me of, and I want to bring a place here. So I'm looking for a place, either an investor to open up a place, or some type of a place that already exists to want to bring in a floating isolation chamber.
I love those.
Everything you just said right now, that's everything that happens.
I've like toyed around with, the thoughts of like, how much can I bring? Because there's so many viable types of holistic therapies, like hyperbaric can be life-changing.
I never even heard of that.
It's basically you're getting into a pressurized tank. I'm not qualified to run a hyperbaric chamber. Like I can do a soft one, but if you want like the official hard one that is effective, you probably should have like an MD involved. And I've thought about asking one of my dear friends. But yeah, hyperbaric chambers, different types of frequency tools, things creating the energy fields like the scalar therapy, working with Rife frequencies. So you can really target different things. And, we're not treating or diagnosing anything, but we can support the body, especially people going through a lot of, difficulty and treatments in the medical system, like cancer and chemotherapy. Like anything that you're going through that is really like taking a toll on your body, it's a really wonderful way to support the body while it works through whatever you're going through. Absolutely. And can be life-changing. But so hyperbaric float tank.
That's frequency. The hyperbaric is the float.
No, that's a different one.
So that is different than
those are totally different. But wouldn't it be amazing to have a center?
Absolutely, with all of that in there,
with everything,
all of the different ways.
You could bring in the pressure boots, so that things that like help support the lymphatic system and detoxifying the body. There's like there's so many things,
like a holistic
a
spa.
holistic
Who
wellness
wants to partner
spa.
up, guys? We're opening up a holistic spa. Come and float. Come and see the hyperbaric chambers. Come and take a sound bath. All of the stuff. All we need is an investor or two. We're here and we're waiting, guys. Yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And maybe one more thing I'll show you that
Yes.
I brought here. This is one of my other, I have several types of sound bowls, several sizes, several different frequencies. This one is tuned to the F note, and it's a, they call it, it's a heart bowl. So it's nice because it has this cool handle in it, and I can place it on the body. It's not really loud. It's more of a vibration. But would you want to demonstrate it here? And we'll just kind of. You can hear it.
Oh, you can feel it. So would you put these in the would you put these in the areas where you have pain, or just everywhere? Yeah,
but everywhere. Like, yeah, definitely. You know, I'll go right into, usually intuitively, I tune right into where someone's having pain, and they're just like, "How did you know?" I just don't think about it. I just go there.
It's that gift, I'm telling you. Yes, this is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so they're really, really beautiful. And like I said, I got into this for my own healing.
Yeah.
That's for a couple of years, my husband and I would just in our living room play these sound bowls. And when I first got them, he was like, "What are those? And how much did you spend on that?" And after like maybe the third time I played, I was in the other room and I hear him down there. And so we do events together. We're planning one soon. We do like gong baths together, and different, we both play. He doesn't play at everything with me, but I'm trying to get him out more and more because he's also a good testament to what it has accomplished at resetting his nervous system for the long term, because he was always in like a high anxiety fear state that so many people are stuck in. And to see the transformation take place in him, like, I was just like, wow, this really is powerful. Everybody needs it. And I accidentally created this amazing business. So.
Wow. So you discovered the bowls and got them for yourself.
Yes.
To help you and your husband. And then you shared your gifts. You discovered your gift. And it's sometimes when we're in our deepest, darkest place where we discover those gifts.
Right. That is truly where, you know, it comes from. And so that's where I get my inspiration from, because I see other people in those spaces, and it's not a fun. No. It's not a fun
But in those spaces, you know, the light cannot shine without the darkness.
That's true. So like it's that balance, you know, and you know, so we all have to go through some challenges, some darkness, because it's just like, you know, the opposite. It's like you don't even understand something until you have felt
gone through it.
The deepest hurt. You can't experience the highest joy. So it's all about comparison and finding balance and understanding that there's, you know, more to life.
Yes, so much more.
See, we're like,
I love it. I found my new best friend. Did we just become best friends? Yeah, so thank you so much, Lisa Marie, for coming and visiting us. I look forward to hearing more and seeing more, and I want to come and see all of your stuff. I want to lay on that bed.
Absolutely.
Yes, anytime. I want to lay on that bed. I want to sit in that chamber when you guys have it. With all of that,
the scalar,
yes, absolutely.
I have all the equipment. I'm just going through the process of fully understanding and learning how to use it properly, and just making my office like a beautiful space to come and relax. And you know, I do private sound bath. I do those sessions, energy healing.
Give her a call.
Light therapy. LisaMarieAlchemy.com. Instagram is Lisa Marie Alchemy. TikTok, Lisa Marie Alchemy. Facebook, Lisa Marie Alchemy.
We love TikTok. Oh, you just went like this. I'm always doing that. We're best friends for real. I love it. I'm going to find you on TikTok. I love TikTok. I'm crazy about TikTok.
I have a video of me playing the gong that, like, for me to be at like almost 100,000 views for a sound healing video. Like, I know other people have like millions of views, and that's wonderful. But for me to know that like 97,000 people have listened to my gong play, and many people like I want to say there's like 1,200. There's a lot of comments of people that really were, oh, I got tingles.
Yes,
like
it's you do, and
I
you
can't
really
even
can. You can feel it through the phone, through everything.
Through TikTok, I have gotten to kind of ping or like touch just a little bit that many people, you know.
Not a little bit, girlie.
That's
like
not
a little bit.
Huge.
That's 100,000 people.
I'm at 97,000 right now, so find my TikTok and get me more views.
Get her to the 100K.
100,000.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll be seeing more of you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you soon.